Amazing. Okay. Taylor, who are you? Tell us one thing that nobody knows about you.
Nobody knows?
Tell us your deepest secret.
Oh God.
Or whatever. Don't see if
Should
I
be so
care.
Oh God, that's a lot of pressure. I could say something embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like
do that.
have
Sure,
you
I'd love.
have you guys ever watched like foot like foot grooming videos on YouTube?
I can't say
No,
I have.
It's
although
like it's in the same vein as like the pimple popping
Nice,
videos.
yeah.
It's like someone has to go to like a doctor to get their toenails clipped.
Oh, it's gonna be me soon.
Oh,
I don't know why I like it,
why?
but I do.
It should not. Don't let that be you.
That's
It's
incredible.
runner's feet.
I think I just saw
Oh.
your account drop like by 4.
Uh-oh. Oh. God
Yeah,
damn
we were-
it. I blame Janice.
Yeah.
This is not my fault.
Cool. It's funny now. The last episode, I don't know if you guys caught this. The start of the last episode, I was talking about foot fungus, and now Taylor is talking about foot clipping. we have a theme running here.
I'll forget another foot subject next time.
Okay, Andrew.
Hey,
Besides having a dope ass mustache that needs twirling, what's your story?
my story, I'm just excited to be here, and yeah.
What
No,
have you been up to? What has the last week been up to for you? What's been new in your
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been working lots, making pizzas, making those pies.
Go to north of Brooklyn.
Yeah, go to North of Brooklyn Pizzeria.
I didn't realize that's where you work. That's delicious.
So
Dude,
good. Oh my
yeah,
god.
apparently we just got on. It was like a food blog or something, like a Toronto thing, and
Nice.
they're like, "Yeah, best puttanesca around."
Oh,
What's a
you know,
They
puttanesca?
just removed the puttanesca from their menu.
They just took it off,
Right when they got that.
and people just started ordering it. Like I've noticed, like every other chit is like a puttanesca, and I'm like, well, great job, like corporate, like. But anyway, yeah, and slapping the bass all the live long day.
amazing. For everyone who doesn't know what a puttanesca is named after it's Italian for whore, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the story goes is that it's named after a pasta, I believe, and the pasta is made with like all canned stuff or like all preserves. And the idea is that if you're like a whore who can't afford to buy fresh food, you like crack all these cans and then make this pasta. I'm pretty sure that's where it came from.
And there's
Jeez.
always sardines in
Wow.
it. That's like the only real rule.
Yeah, exactly. It's all preserved.
Sardines in the sauce, man. Yeah.
Amazing. Last but not least,
Me.
that
Yeah, I had pretty busy weeks. I just finished directing a
wait,
show.
wait. Stop. What's your name?
Evelyn
There we go.
Marie Ann Long is my professional name. I'm Evelyn Marie Ann Long. Yeah, I just finished directing a show and it's done. We still have to record it and all that stuff, but that's nice. And my band just partnered with Bluntstones.
What?
So hit me up with some free blunnies on my feet.
What?
I know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
I didn't
super cool.
realize
Yeah,
the
that
caliber
is.
of
That's
people I'm
awesome.
playing here with.
I'm not. It's not that much. My one guy in my band just started dating a girl who works for a record label, and she got us the deal. It's not us. It's all her.
Mm. So do you get
Waiting.
you just get free Blundstones?
We get free Bluntstones, and we get on their like corporate playlist, and we get like
Wow.
known by the people who do that now. So it's pretty.
Wow.
We have
I
to
just-
work with Bluntstones when we play one time. I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine
like,
our next stream is like all of us with our feet up. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's like somehow we've managed to incorporate Blundstones into the stream. We set cameras under the desk. Like
Oh
all
God,
the viewers play with Blundstones.
the Blundstone cam.
I love
We all
that.
have like sweaty feet.
I've always wanted a pair, so I'm very excited to have one now.
Do they make a vegan version or no?
I don't know.
Because I used to have a pair of Blundstones.
I
I
guarantee
loved
you
them.
they do. They must though, right?
Right,
Like,
you'd think.
I have
I'm gonna look it
boots
up.
that are Blundstones. They're fucking amazing. I love them.
this isn't a Blundstone ad, by the way. I would actually like Blundstone.
Not sponsored.
I mean, it's sort of
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, amazing. So I was a mean GM, and or actually in this game, it's called the MC. I was a mean MC, and I gave the players homework, which is like, rule number 1, don't give players homework. Like, this is supposed to be fun. But I decided to break rule number 1, and I gave everybody homework, and I said, hey, you, while you're busy having a life, what you should do instead is make up names for these silly things that we've invented. And so I made a little list of silly things we invented, and we were all decided to make up names, and we were going to decide live on stream which is the coolest name. So let's start with the first one. Everybody ready? You got your list?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Do we have a preference in the order? Like, do we think that the one of them is like the most important and we want to leave it for last?
Maybe actually the first one I would no, I don't. Maybe the tree, the plant, whatever that is. I would leave.
No, we'll leave that. We'll leave the filter fungus and the tree for last.
Amazing.
Okay.
And then we'll do the rest for now. Okay, so what is the name of the filter fungus cult? And to remind everybody, it's sort of the cult that sort of believes that the filter fungus is like some key to the future where it can spread and get rid of this like terrible willow thing going on, and that everybody will be saved. So that's the filter fungus cult, right? So, Taylor, you look excited. Or maybe you didn't do your homework and you're going to get an F- on this one.
Oh no.
What name did you come up with?
I think I suggested last week the sowers.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So I stay strong with
You
that. I
were
think that's a good
A+.
one.
Okay, great.
I have
Amazing.
a bad one.
Tell me.
The glorious Sporious. I know I just arrived. It's not one to use.
You clearly made that up.
Oh.
I have other ones. I do think sowers is their strongest, but I also wrote the green children and mycologites.
Oh, mycologites.
I
Interesting.
have mycology a lot in these names, so like it definitely will come up again.
Okay, mycologites. I don't know how to spell. Oh, yes, I do. I know how to spell that. So where's mycologites? Okay, Kieran, you got one?
I've looked at the green children. I had the green ones. I also have the seekers.
The green ones, the seekers. And why the seekers? What are they seeking?
They're seeking this fungus.
Right.
The
Okay. So they're
truth.
looking around for it. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Like really literal.
So the name, I pictured these people as more like they're a cult, but I pictured them more like not a religious cult. They're more like scientific. I pictured them more, and I call them the postbiotics. And they like believe in a world after the biosis, which is like this takeover, right?
Ooh.
And I also came up with a pejorative for them, but I don't want to really I don't want to reveal that now because it will spoil one of the other names I have.
Excellent.
So between the sowers, the postbiotics, the seekers, the green ones, the mycologists.
The glorious.
Okay, yeah. What do we think? What do we like? Karen, what are you feeling? Postbiotics, sowers, mycologites, green ones, seekers.
One of my thoughts is sowers would be also an interesting name for the people who live on the island.
It kind of the sowers also kind of ties in with my name for the willow.
Oh.
But I think maybe I got confused and maybe didn't understand the assignment fully.
No, I
Or
like
maybe it was
sowers. And I like postbiotics.
I like postbiotics.
I do.
It's pretty
I
cool.
like that.
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
a good one.
I'm down with it.
that's good because I had some cool ideas around that. So I'm
Okay.
gonna highlight that. I'm gonna highlight that. It is now bold. It is now official. That's what these people are called. Okay, so moving on. What is the name? Actually, I'm gonna leave that for third last. So I'm gonna leave that for third last. What is the name of the sinus doctors?
There we go.
I have a good one.
The local sinus doctor should go first.
And to remind everybody, these are the doctors that if you get if infected with this like spore seed disease, whatever we decide, they come and they take your face basically, and then if you survive, it's great, yay, you're now cured, but you don't have a face.
Yeah.
Or you just die, and then they're like, you have been judged. Our group has freed your soul. You should everybody celebrate. This is a great day. So these are the people. Let's go in the same order so we're not confused. Taylor, talk to us.
The Carvers.
Ooh, the Carvers. I like that. That's actually kind of like. Is that what they call themselves, or is that what people call them? Like that's like when their backs are turned.
It's their like family name. Like they all take it like how a blacksmith takes it.
Okay. Interesting.
So like John Carver.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm into that. Kieran.
I have the Guardians.
The Guardians?
And also the Cleaners.
The Cleaners.
The Cleaners. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I really like the Cleaners. I'm gonna
They clean up the fucking, what they gotta do.
They clean up your shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They clean up your life if you. All right. Evelyn.
All of our stuff, I just want you to know, we collaborated on when we went out for our smoke.
Okay,
We
that's
did
fair.
our homework, just so you know. So it's all. So Andrew's gonna read this one.
So yeah, we had Needlers was one. We also had Sharp Faces. And, we had Porous as well.
The Porous.
Porous. And one that I thought would be neat was like the Burners. Like like we have to get him to a burner, like he's infected.
Oh.
Kind of
I don't know if I know. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the burner? Like we have.
And
to
you said that okay, yeah, you didn't know I was gonna say that. It wasn't in the notes.
No, I didn't write it down because I didn't understand.
No, well, you said they have to cauterize your sinuses. Didn't I read that somewhere?
I wrote that in my character bio.
Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe that's a thing.
Okay.
It would make sense. You have to.
Yeah, it would do it. Yeah, that would make sense. So our list is. Oh, I forgot to say mine. I thought that they would be called the freed curates, and by freed, right? They're like freed from being members of any particular
Station.
Station, exactly. They're freed from any particular community, and curates is sort of like a religious sounding / like medicinal sounding title for a highfalutin person who comes and thinks that they're a doctor and they're going to cure you of everything. So our choices are between the freed curates, the Carvers, which is fucking badass, the Cleaners, the Porous, the Burner, or what was it? Face poker? No, Needlers and
Needlers and Sharp
The Burners.
Sharp Faces.
Kills me.
I'm just gonna get rid of the Sharp Face.
I like Carvers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. That was
a good one.
Yay. Okay,
Yeah,
Carvers.
I have to. So the Carvers is a family name. I'm super into that. Carvers.
Also, I'm going to say hi to everyone watching. If you aren't following us, please follow us.
There's 7 people.
Wow.
Follow us,
We are
We're superstars. Say hi in the chat.
Yes.
What up?
What are you doing?
Okay. Now we have to talk about the Islanders. So to remind everybody at home, the Islanders are the people that supply us with this drink that we need that has like vitamins and nutrients that we don't get living in the city. And these also, to remind everybody at home, these people are extremely. They don't want to make contact with anybody. They're like super careful about making contact. They don't want to touch anybody because they don't want their island to be infected, right? And actually, I think even the fact if it's an island is not really certain because no one's ever been there and no one's ever seen it. So with that all being said, Taylor, what are these people called?
I don't have any good ones for this. Isolates, like isos or something.
Yo, that's literally what I have written down.
Wow.
well,
That's
there you
really-
go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isolates. And that actually kind of makes sense. Like, have you ever looked at the back
Fucking weird.
of like a protein shake thing? It says like soy protein isolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
true.
they're supplying us with this like green shit or whatever. They're the isolates. The isolates.
They
Yeah,
provide us with
isolate.
isolates, and they are
Very-
isolate.
Yeah.
Very witty. Very witty.
Wow,
Okay. So
layers.
Kieran also got the isolates.
It's
right?
literally
High
in
five.
my notes right here.
Kieran,
I don't want
It's
Kieran.
so fun that both of you thought of the isolates.
Yeah, I also thought of it like fucking like a minute ago as well because I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna?"
well, there you
But
go.
yeah, wow,
Okay, cool.
great minds or whatever.
And
the word is.
team, by the way, what's your couple name? So I don't.
We've never considered it. Eveldrew.
And Andelin.
Eldron.
Team Eldron.
Thank you.
What did you guys come up with?
Well, I had the Garden of Cedon. I also had the Sanctuary and the Floating Paradise.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Wow.
But you can tell which one I was most proud of.
Okay, cool. And then I'm actually going to throw on this list the sowers because I think that makes sense.
I do like that actually.
Okay, and then the name that I called them was the Wayward. And the reason I came up
Oh.
with that name, the Wayward, is because first of all, they like force you to meet them on their terms. Like they're like, we're gonna meet you there or whatever, because they don't want to give away their location and they want to be somewhere to drop off the stuff before you show up because they don't want to interact with you, right?
Mm.
So they're always giving directions. They're also always going in often if you ever see them, they're going in different directions because they don't want to give away where they are, where they live, their location or anything like that. And also because their way of life, their like culture is very, very different. So I thought that maybe that was an apt name, the Wayward. Cool. So our choices, dun, dun, drum roll please. The Wayward, the Isolates, the Garden of Cedon,
Oh my God.
the Sanctuary, the Floating Paradise, and the Silvers. What do we think, y'all?
That's hard. I like sowers. I like wayward,
I like
and I
Wayward,
kind of like isolates.
as do I.
Isolates is cool.
I'm holding
But I
strong
mean-
with Garden of Cedon.
Garden of Cedon. Oh my God.
Badass, am I right?
And
Looks like I'm the
You're the deciding factor.
yeah, I'm the kingmaker here.
Don't mess with the Garden of Cedon.
Eesh.
That's kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
it's a very presumptuous name of them like calling themselves that, but then there's some kind of like devil snake that lives there. It just opens up some lore.
Yeah.
I don't
You know what? I'm gonna put my voice behind the isolates. I think I'm gonna isolates.
Woo!
Yeah.
Surprise.
Also-
that doing your homework last minute does pay off.
Also,
Oh.
thank you, Carrie, for following us.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yay. Thanks,
Cue
Carrie.
cue
Thank
the sparklers.
If only.
Nice. Crush a
We
beer
love
every
it.
time someone follows us. Okay, cool. Now, what is the name of the drink these people, the isolates, make? The
Ooh.
vitamin drink. Oh,
I
Tay Tay.
I had a bunch of things. Panacea,
Okay.
which is
Alrighty.
which is a Greek term for like a cure all.
Yep.
I got tonic. I got just daily. We got to go get some daily.
Oh, I like
Something called Move It, which is a combination of multivitamin. Move It. Got to get some Move It.
Oh, love it.
Really? I love it.
And then Vate, which is like a take on V8. It's just full of vitamin C. Vate. Or Kentrum, which is like
It's
Centrum,
so funny
but-
how for the other things you had one thing, and then for some reason, when I'm like, come up with a name for a vitamin drink, you're like, I have 1,000 ideas.
Queen.
This is my moment. So yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Let me
You
just
see-
Or even just multi. We gotta get some multi.
do you still have Moaf? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I think your video's lagging out a little bit. Tay Tay.
Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch my internet real fast. Hope this doesn't mess up everything. Oh, hello. Okay, we're back. We should be better. I am plugged into the internet, so I don't know why I did that, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, it's actually not going right now on my screen.
Oh,
It's
really?
like-
You are on mine.
no, it is. It's working. It's lagging or something.
Sorry, friends who are watching at
Anyways.
home.
Doesn't matter. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
So, sorry, did I cut you off? Did you have more names?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool. Kieran.
I have Virium, which is just a name that sounds very nice. I have Dew.
Very do.
Dew.
like the mountain kind.
Or like, dew that like forms on like, in the morning there's like a little morning dew on the leaves.
Code
Okay.
red.
Or silk, and that is not a liquid, but I like the name.
Okay, cool.
That's all I have. That's
I'm
all.
pretty sure there's a brand of vegan milk called Silk.
Yeah.
Just
I
so
know.
I-
There is.
Let's not use that
That's
one.
probably how it's seeped into your unconscious mind.
Probably.
Okay. What? Sorry, I already forgot your weird couple.
Eldron.
Eldron. I'm gonna write that down.
It's our last names put together.
Um,
If I was ever to take a last name, it would.
The super robot, 2-piece robot composed of
I'm the brains and he's the muscle, baby.
Summon Aldron. What does Aldron think the name of the vitamin drink should be?
We only had two. We had Nature's Glory and and Elixir, and that was it.
Nature's Glory and Elixir.
Mhm.
I actually came up with a really uncreative name, but I thought it really did fit. And also, when the name of the Islanders called the Isolates, I also think it does fit. I just called it Vitamins. But now here's the cool thing the cool twist on it.
Yeah, cool.
When they say that it's called vitamins, they don't know actually what vitamins are, right? Like they don't know what vitamins means or like what has vitamins or what a vitamin is. It just, the word was out there, it existed, and it's been applied to this thing for so long that now it's just called vitamins, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean like
Right.
nutrients or something, right?
Yeah.
It's just
Very
lost.
cool.
It's a referent without it. No, it's a. Never mind. I'm gonna make a nerd joke. Okay, so our choices are the very uncreative vitamins, Panacea, Tonic, Daily, Move It or Move It, Vate or V8, Varium, Dew, Silk, Nature's Glory, or Elixir. Is that how you say it? If it's Elixir, is it Elixir?
Yeah, Elix, and then the letter R, actually.
Elixir.
Patrick.
Okay, so Tay, what's your vote, bro?
I feel like vitamins cool. I like that it's just simple. It's like vitamins. Gotta get vitamins, man.
Really? Okay.
That or like
I feel like you're trying to get in with the MC here. I'm
Or
not
like-
going to give you bonuses on any rolls here, Taylor. You know that, right?
how dare you accuse me of kissing butts? No. Maybe like tonic then. Tonic.
No,
Tonic or
can't-
vitamins. I'm changing it. I'm taking it away from you now.
Down with
Changing my vote. Down with the MC.
Kieran.
Honestly, I'm gonna give a vote to Nature's Glory.
What?
And I'm also gonna give a vote and also to vitamins. I kind of like vitamins. I also like Dew, which is one of mine.
All right, Kieran voted 3 times.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Eldron.
I liked Daily, honestly. I thought in the say like I just like that it's just like, yeah, we gotta get it. Like there is no properties to it really. It's just something you have to take every day. So that just makes sense to me.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll back dailies.
I like. Yeah,
You
I
know
like.
what? I could back that too. Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
the-
I'm feeling Daily. I actually looked up the list, so I'm glad you remembered that because actually that was my favorite.
Yay!
I forgot like most of the list.
Valerian.
You asked me.
I had a lot of things. I should probably
All right, so let's call daily. I'm into it.
daily.
Yeah, we need to take our daily,
Oh yeah. It's already coming to the vocabulary.
right?
Wow!
Amazing.
Wow! Wow!
Okay. So the next thing is, what is the pejorative name for people that abandon their communities to start new communities? Taylor.
Okay, I got Tretch,
Tretch. Oh God, that sounds horrible. Please
Like-
don't say that again.
like treacherous, but Tretch. And then I got Rakes.
rakes.
I was just going with like an agricultural theme.
Is it like the Tretch or is it just Tretch?
I like
Like you're such a Tretch, man. What
Yeah.
are you a Tretch?
Tretchers.
Yeah, Tretchers.
Tretchers. Okay. And the rake. Okay. Kieran.
Okay, so I just made up a couple right now.
Oh,
I have 4 somehow. I just started popping up. So
That's
I got
amazing.
the deserters, the pioneers, the wanderers, and also this I got from Skyrim, the Forsworn. So actually, I'm going to change it to the Forsaken.
sponsored.
Okay.
Bethesda games. Where
just
Okay, Go through
Bethesda.
this with me again. So deserters, the what?
Pioneers,
Pioneers. Okay.
the wanderers,
Wanderers.
and the Forsaken.
I would.
yeah, you can read ours. Don't worry.
All right. The head of Eldron.
Our fearless captain over here at Eldron.
I also wrote the deserters,
Uh-huh.
and then I also wrote one that I would like to defend was the dispersers. Now it may sound similar, but actually, when a seed or something leaves a plant, it is called dispersing.
Huh. Yeah. I love how you're defending against nobody. You're like, just before you attack me, let me let you know. And we're all like, okay, yeah,
It's
sure.
not hard
Okay.
for
I think that makes sense because spores disperse and stuff.
Everyone
Yeah?
just-
I actually went with the apostates. And the reason
Oh.
I went for that is because
sounds like
Um,
prostate.
the old community that we said we're coming from, you said was a religious community, that they had like their own religious sort of take on stuff. And apostate is exactly kind of what it sounds like. It sounds like it's like a person who's abandoned their religious faith. Basically,
Mm.
So that's what I went with.
Just coming with these bangers, man.
Okay, so we got apostates, we got rakes, we got tretch, we got deserters, pioneers, wanderer, the forsaken, and don't get angry at me, guys, the dispersers. What are we feeling? Tay, what's your vote?
Tretch.
Kieran?
I like the apostates, man. I like that.
Okay.
I actually would like to veto apostates because I just always hear prostate. I'm gonna say, but I do like Tretch. Just as
Yay.
Yeah.
Tretch guy.
Yeah,
myself.
I'm a tretch guy myself too.
Tretch
Okay,
it up.
you know what? Actually, I was a Tretch guy too.
No, you just like prostate. So it's fine.
You're voted off the island, bro. You're not a tretch guy. You've
Oh,
already made your
God.
claim. Okay, so now we're getting into the real good ones here. Okay, we're getting into the nitty and the gritty. Okay, so what is the name of the people that have been exiled from a community because they were infected and they were unable to be cured? Tay.
They were unable
By the way,
to be
like
cured.
when I say Tay, or would you prefer if I stop calling you that?
You can call me whatever, within
just-
reason,
Yeah.
respectfully, with peace and love. They're the ones that are. I have a cup.
Wait,
I
which
have
ones are these?
Clutchers,
Clutchers?
or like the crop.
Are you saying clutchers or clutchers?
Clutchers, like clutching.
Clutching?
Clutchers,
Okay, clutchers. Okay,
or
yeah.
the
What-
children.
children. Okay, why children?
Hmm?
Why? Like, what's does it just feel right, these names, or did you have some reason that you call them the children or the clutchers?
I imagine that it's. I mean, I didn't have a strong reason. I just imagine that they had become like the thrall of this hive mind, and so they were like these like little servants, like little children to this mother plant.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Totally. Kieran,
I wrote the preachers.
the preachers. Okay. Why?
Not sure.
I don't-
I'm not sure. I didn't do much
You
work
were
on this
reading a
one
different
for sure.
question when you came up with that name. Okay. The preachers. Okay. I feel you. Okay. Eldron, the voice of Eldron.
Yep, it's me today. So we got
Wait, what time zone are you guys in that it's a new day for you now?
yo,
There's two of us. We move twice as fast.
Yeah, you're both sitting on either side of the timeline.
a minute for you is an hour for us.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got the seeded
Or
or seedlings.
Ooh.
I like that one. We got the rooted, and then Evelyn has written this word called pappus.
so the pappus.
Wait, how do you spell that? Papus?
Yeah, in my research, the pappus is a collection of seeds on something, like on a dandelion. The fluffs. That's the pappus. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay,
Just
the
put the friend in it before it gets thrown
Okay.
out.
Yeah. No, that's fair. So I went with something a little bit more direct, and that was just the lost. And my idea for that was two reasons. One, it's like a euphemism for people being dead, right? So it's like, oh yeah, these are our lost ones, right? Because people always talk about these people sometimes as if they're dead. And the second reason I thought that the lost might work really well is because in the day these people are controlled by the willow, but at night they wake up and they regain their consciousness, and every day they find themselves somewhere new and they don't know how they got there and they don't know where they are. And so literally every night they wake up and they're totally lost and they have to figure out where they are and how to get back to where they whatever. And so people search for them in the night, like the people that have lost their loved ones and want to make contact with them. They search for the lost. So I thought the lost was an apt name for them. So our choices are pappus, the rooted, the seedlings, the seeded, preachers, asterisk, the children, clutchers, and the lost.
I like the lost.
I kind of like the lost too.
Or
Are you going to
seedlings.
change your vote when everyone decides otherwise, Kieran, or are you going to stick with it?
Shh.
No comment.
Okay, no comment. So the lost.
Sorry, actually, do you not know? I'm not gonna give you my vote. I'm gonna go with the clutch.
No, I don't want to do this.
Clutch.
Janice. Oh my gosh, you're sabotaging yourself, calling everyone
Yeah,
out.
seriously. Yeah, I should stop. It's not working in my favor. Eldron, sorry, I didn't catch what you guys were saying.
Lost is fine with us.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
with
you.
A bunch of.
Yeah. Okay. The lost. Okay. You
Okay.
lost again, Kieran.
Nah. I don't.
Okay, so we are down to the final three things. Wait, is that true? No, down to the
no
final
idea.
four things. Okay, so next is the no sinus self-exiled people that live in the outworld. Right, they're the ones who had surgery and who are like, well, we're not living in, we're leaving the community and we're gonna live in the outworld. Taylor.
Okay, I have hollows or
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna defend myself. the Maubers or mobbers.
Wait, those are two different words.
It's
Can you-
like mobbers. I guess sounds less stupid than Maubers, but it's
like,
it's
as in
mouth.
M-A-U?
It's mouth. MOUBR. It's like mouth breathers. Maubers. It's
Ooh.
been abbreviated.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like dead Mao.
It's huh?
Dead mouse.
Oh.
I don't
Mouth breeders, Malbers, mouth breeders.
There's a
I
5
feel
at the
like
end.
It would be more like mouthers or like yeah,
The mouthy.
The
mouthies.
mouthies.
Yeah. Okay, so we got faceless, hollows, Malbers, mobbers.
Yeah.
Kieran, hit us.
I have the observers because they probably would mostly observe things happening. They're not.
Ooh,
that
yeah,
kind
that's a
of-
good
yeah.
point.
I also have the cured because they literally were they were cured, but in a way. Also the underlings. I'm not sure why I have that there, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the observers is kind of cool. I'm sort of feeling that one. Very, very cool. 3 from Kieran. Amazing. Next is Eldron.
Yeah, we've got moles. We've got the holes.
The holes? Okay, oh, yeah, I understand now.
Evelyn handed me this list, everyone. And then, yeah, we have the faceless as well.
The faceless. Okay. Actually, that is, I think, what I came up with, just the faceless, right? And
The moles and the holes, though. So
the faceless, I came up with that is just not for 2 reasons. It's like, 1, because they literally have no faces, but also 2, they're treated like a clump of people. Like they're not distinguished from one another. They're all people that left the community, and they're no longer talked about as individuals because the community doesn't really care about them anymore. They're just like, they're kind of like the lost, except that whereas the lost people still care about them, maybe the faceless are like, these people chose to leave us behind, and so we're clumping them all together and we're all calling them all the faceless. Like we're not distinguishing between these people. They're all the same to us. So that's why I thought the faceless might be apt. So to reiterate, we have the faceless, hollows. Am I saying this right? Mobbers.
Yes.
Okay. The observers, the cured, the underlings, moles, the holes, and the faceless again. I thought you were doing your homework. You're like, moles, holes,
yeah,
moles, moles. Moles hole sounds good.
holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Taylor, what are you feeling?
Faceless is good. I like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for the moles.
Stop.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna vote for the observers.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with the faceless then.
Yeah, I'm down with the faceless.
Faceless.
Okay.
Faceless
So
it
it
is.
sounds like the faceless wins.
But I want you to know, if Kieran said moles, we were gonna double down on moles. And
Yeah,
I
I probably would have been playing. I would have been like, "That's it. I'm fucking done."
Calling it.
We're scrapping.
All right. We're down to the final 3.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I have little to no jokes for these ones, so
okay. So, what is the name of the filter fungus, or like the filter plant, or the whatever we say it is? And to remind everybody, this is the thing that sort of grows, that we grow on, like, that covers the entrance to the outside, because we all live in a subway stop, and it filters the air for us so that we can breathe it, so it doesn't include these spores or seeds or whatever, right? So, Taylor,
Blessed.
the blessed.
Blessed. With a T.
Like-
BLST.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
BLEST.
blessed.
Blessed.
Okay, cool. I like that.
I just have lush.
Lush.
That's nice.
okay. Well, we have a lot.
Oh.
We have
Also, sorry to interrupt. I forgot to mention this thing is also a drug, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
Right. So lush kind of sounds like ooh. Blessed actually is good too.
I'm gonna ring through them all with no
Rhyme.
explanation. Cold mold.
Wait, cold mold?
Hold.
Old?
Old?
Hold.
Mold. Okay,
Hold with an
Hold
H.
mold.
Because
I
it's like
wasn't off on the rhyming part.
cold mold.
Hold
Magic mold. Mush.
Hey.
Hey, very similar to lush mush. I don't know. Willow bane, because I didn't know what the
Oh.
thing was called, and bane is
Yeah, I
nothing
feel you.
for that thing.
Yeah.
Bane is cool.
Andrew's contribution was giggle buds.
Just a bunch of buds giggling.
So cute.
What?
Giggle butt.
My
10 points.
cells, and then to expound upon my cells, I wrote mysonet.
Ooh.
There's
Reminds me
a
of
bud-
like cells in biology.
Well,
Mm.
mycology is the study of fungi, and so
I
I
thought
thought
it's mycology.
something.
Yeah,
like
tomato,
that.
tomato.
I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm pretty, but I always thought it was.
I think you're right.
Holy Oh my god. Oh,
So that was mycells, mycells, mycells,
Mysonet.
Mysonet. Ooh.
mysonet. Okay. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I'm kind of feeling that.
Mysonet.
Mine was I called mine Sunburst, and the reason I called it Sunburst was for two reasons. Actually, it has two names. So it has like its official name and its street name. Mysonet. Sorry, I was using your name. Sunburst. I call it Sunburst because I imagined that it looked like kind of like a sun. So I imagine this thing to actually be like a lichen. I don't know if the people at home are familiar. Yeah. So it turns out that lichen are not what you think they are. In fact, I was kind of surprised to discover lichen are not plant, and actually, I don't think they're usually fungi either. I think sometimes they're fungi, but I think they're like a bacterial culture that lives in a symbiotic relationship with like a fungi, and they can grow really thick. And I saw a picture of one that I thought was perfect, which was it kind of it looks like a flower, and it grows out of a spot, and it grows larger and larger, and it has these like scales, and it's like yellowish orange, and it grows to fill up like a rock or cover a rock, and it looks really yellow.
Ooh.
And I thought that had this, I don't know, I had this nice evocative name to it that made it sound like something that's protective and something that's good for you, and also fit how it looked like. And also thought it would like has like a fun street, like a drug name, sort of like Sunburst. And then I also imagined the drug had like depressive effects, like people take it and it's like an antidepressant, and so I also imagined that it would be called Sunburst for that reason. And then its street name, I imagined it called Dribble, and the reason to call it Dribble is like, yo, when you get high on
You
Sunburst,
just start drooling.
yeah, you're just like
You're
you're just so pleased and happy, and you're just like you kind of talk nonsense and you kind of slur maybe a little bit, and you totally dribble. And also, dribble sounds like a fun drug. Yo, hook me up. Dribble.
You want to go dribble? Yo.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so our choices are Sunburst, street drug name, Dribble. Blessed, also could be a street drug name. Sounds like that. Also could be a major name. Lush, Hold Mold, Magic Mold. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Oh, please, please.
Yeah. Mush, Willowbane, Gigglebuds, and Mysonet. Taylor.
I like Willowbane. I like Mysonet as like the technical name, and then if we found like a slang term for it. I also like Blessed, and I like Lush.
Ooh,
Lush,
4
Blessed.
votes.
I know, too many votes.
Well, you got two for like street drug names, it sounds like.
Okay, Blessed and Lush.
Yeah,
Mysonet and what was the other one?
Willowbane.
Willowbane. Oh, Willowbane's really cool. That could be
Willowbane
like a
is freaking cool as hell.
or just
Okay, so
Bane.
Wolfsbane.
I don't know.
Kieran.
I also have like a bunch because I also like Willowbane a lot. No, Mysonet's awesome. What was? Oh, geez. Sorry, can you name them again? Because there was one.
Sure. Sunburst, Dribble, Blessed, Lush,
Dribble. I really I like Dribble as a casual kind of name because like yo yeah you're gonna dribble.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I like that.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Eldron.
I think I like Lush as the street name, personally. Yeah, I like it. Also, maybe as just the main name. But I like Mysonet or Willowsbane as well.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Okay, so yours was Mysonet, Lush, and what was the third thing you voted for? Willowsbane. Okay, this voting thing's got hard now because we just voted. You should be voted for like 4 things, and I'm so lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to write this down because I'm fucking confused.
Like the technical name and then the.
Okay, so let's break this into pieces.
Vote on casual.
Vote on casual. I think I heard from Kieran you're going with Dribble, right?
Yeah.
Dribble, Tay.
Lush.
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 You guys vote Lush. Lush. Okay, that kills it. Well, Lush wins it. So it's called Lush. Its street name is Lush. And now let's figure out the name of the main thing. So the options are Sunburst, Blast, sorry, Hold Mold, Magic Mold, Mush, Willow Bane, Giggle Buds, and Mycenet. Taylor?
Mycenet.
Kieran?
I'll say Mycenet as well, actually.
All right. There it is for the official vote. What are you guys saying?
I mean, I like Willow's Bane.
I was gonna say nice and right.
Wow.
The way you, no, it's so funny.
I don't know if this relationship's gonna last. Okay, so Mycenet and street name Lush. Very
Love
cool.
it.
Very, very cool. All right, moving on. I think we are now down to the second last one. What is the name of the sinus disease?
Oh,
Right, the one that you get the seeds or spores, they get in your sinuses, eventually they grow out of you, and eventually you're mind controlled, right, and you have to leave the community. This is a terrible disease, and it is called what, Taylor?
The Taking.
The Taking. Dun, dun, dun.
Or taking if I'm honest, my like seed spore name is pretty much the same as my willow name. It's just that the willow name is says like it's like Reaper Weed or Taker Weed or something. It just says weed at the end.
weed.
Okay.
Oh, my camera.
There it goes.
Oh well, it'll come back.
Well,
on.
you exited the voting, so you lost.
Mic
so
drop. That's it.
What? So what was it? Taking and what?
Reaper.
Reaper. Okay. The Taking or Reaper. Okay. Kieran.
I have scales.
Scales. Okay.
And also literally the flakes. I went very I was thinking just like actual like because if they have like things coming out of them, my brain was going to like actual
So you picture
bacteria or things
in this like in the development of this terrible disease that you get some kind of flakiness going on on your skin or on your face. Is that what you're imagining?
Things eventually start coming from your body out, right?
Yes.
That's what we discussed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where it was. I'm not saying they're great names. I'm just saying those are the ones that I.
But I'm just trying to understand. So you're saying that you get flakes or like the flakes come out of you. I just want to like.
I think like you start getting a little like your body, your skin becomes a little flaky.
Yeah, you get flaky skin. That could totally be a symptom. Yeah, right. And that could be like an early symptom, and then so people name the disease after it, the flakes or scales. Cool. Eldron.
I misunderstood the assignment.
Oh,
okay.
Named the spores.
Are you speaking for all of Eldron, or are you speaking only for?
Yeah, we thought we were naming the spores themselves, but I understand those might just be called spores. But if you need some spore names, hit us up.
Sure, I mean, if you guys misunderstood the thing, why not? Actually, maybe wait. No, we're gonna save that to the end.
Thanks.
Okay, so the name I came up with was The Dust, and the reason I came up with The Dust is that she has the dust, or he has the dust, or they have the dust, is because first of all, it's like the stuff is floating in the air, we established, right? So it has that feeling. It covers the ground, right? And so it's also the name of the spores, but it's also the name of the disease. And the reason I wanted that to be the name of the disease is because then you could say, oh, she's totally dusted. Like, oh, John is dusted, And then that just sounds cool. That's basically my main reason. Yeah, your hands up. Yes, Evelyn?
I would like to throw pollinated in there just for fun.
Pollinated. Okay, Eldron has last minute addition.
Yeah.
Pollinated.
Andrew actually spelled it, but I just spoke it because he was busy.
So busy. He's doing his taxes.
No.
Okay. So our choices are The Dust / She's Dusted, Bro. The Taking, Reaper, Scales, The Flakes. Is it The Flakes or is it just Flakes?
Flakes.
Flakes, Pollinated. Taylor, what are you feeling?
Great.
I like dust.
I like dust too.
We got 2 for Dust.
I'm going dust.
Dust is sealed. It is now called Dust.
Fucking dusty, bud.
Yeah, fucking She's all dusty.
Freaking dusty.
Oh,
And I also like that as a name of the sports too, right? Like
Wait,
like
Evelyn.
dust.
Sorry, Evelyn. Did you see a thing?
yeah, it's okay though. We just realized there was something else we could have used for this.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Maybe
Oh.
well, maybe you could in your character can have their own idiosyncratic name.
Yeah, don't worry about
There you
it.
go.
I don't call it the dust. I call it this. I don't know. Okay, so the last and final, the finale. What is the name of this terrible fucking plant willow thing that has taken over the entire planet? Taylor,
I already kind of said it.
start us off.
Reaper weed.
Reaper weed is what she says.
Reaper weed.
Reaper weed. Reaper weed. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Kieran,
I have the encompassing. I'm not sure why I put the first. I also have just growth,
encompassing in the growth. Yeah, I feel you.
and that's all I have.
Right, like when something is so prevalent, it doesn't
Right?
need
It's like it's
fancy
unstoppable. Like no matter what,
Right, like-
you can't escape it.
Yeah.
right? Like air is everywhere. We don't have a fancy name for air.
It could
Right?
also
So
be like
why
yeah, like brush or like the bush or something.
Yeah.
brush the bush? Yeah, totally. I'll add those because I think they're cool.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Eldron,
Yeah, we have Wheezing Willow. We
Easy, I
have
like the alliteration.
Everbark. We have The Rot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And we have The Green New Deal.
Green New Deal.
I know you said no politics, but we wrote it before you said it.
The Green New Deal.
That's good.
Okay.
That's funny. I like that.
I liked. I wanted to call it choke willow, and the reason I wanted to call it choke willow was because, like, it creates this dust, right? And I imagined that when people were outside in the dust, in the seed, and the spores, they would say like, "Oh, we're out in the choke," right? They call the outside world.
Oh, I like that.
And so I just imagined that because the outside world is called the choke, that this would just be called choke willow. So that was my suggestion. So we have choke willow, reaper weed, the encompassing, the growth, bush or brush, or the bush or the brush, wheezing willow, everbark, the rot, and the Green New Deal.
Can you say those one more time?
Yes, I can. We have choke willow, reaper weed, the encompassing, the growth, brush, the bush, wheezing willow, everbark, the rot, the Green New Deal.
Wow.
Viewers, why don't you have a vote for this one?
Yeah, let
Yeah.
us know. What are your favorites, please? Please
Yeah.
tell us.
So Taylor, while we're waiting for our viewers to chime in, what do you think?
I liked the rot or the choke.
Okay, yeah. So the choke was what I imagined, like they called the outside world, but my official name was choke willow.
Right. Choke willow.
Cool. So the rot or choke / choke willow.
Mhm.
Kieran,
I like choke willow. Also the I don't know, wheezing. I just like the word wheeze.
wheezing willow.
But the wheezing willow. Oh yeah.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Is it actually?
Copyright.
I'm
I like
paranoid.
those. I don't know. It's
make the joke.
actually I find this a hard decision to be honest. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, fair
those
enough.
two is what I'm gonna say right now though.
Okay. So yeah, so the hard decision comes down on choke willow and wheezing willow, right?
Yes, I think.
So yeah, and then Eldron.
I liked the growth, and I liked Reaper Weed.
Ooh, okay.
I was a fan of the rot, and I was a fan of choke
you
willow
wrote-
as well. Yeah, well,
Okay.
I like our idea. What can I say? I don't know.
Yeah, you're allowed voting for your own
We
idea.
vote for ourselves, right?
Sure. I'm sure Barack Obama voted for himself. No, he wasn't like, right? So if Barack Obama can do it, I'm gonna do it. Choke willow for me as well.
And
So,
our audience is also saying choke willow.
oh fuck
All
yeah,
right, there it is.
that's official now.
Fucking boom.
Looks like it's
Fucking
choke
boom.
Willow.
Boom, boom,
Choke
bang,
Willow. Now we can say we're out in the choke.
Out the
Amazing.
choke.
And guess
bang.
what? That
Fucking
takes
joke.
us to the top of the hour, which means that we perfectly banged out this thing in perfect right
The
amount of time.
names.
I know.
Amazing.
Very amazing. Cool. So
Right.
let's take a break here, everybody. We'll be back in 10 short minutes. Stick around, everyone. We're about to slay on camera. Stick around. We'll be right back.